What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be discussing a new training video that has come out for one of our Bulls players, at least at this point in time, and his name is Lonzo Ball. Now, I'm not going to be able to show the training video because I just want to be safe and not necessarily get caught with YouTube and stuff of that nature. I'm sure other people have, shown it and stuff of that nature, and I don't necessarily know if I'd get in trouble, but I'm going to play it on the safer side. Regardless, we don't necessarily need to see the video to kind of see everything that we need to see. Of course, if you want to watch the video yourself, I'm pretty sure it's all over social media, it's all over X, it's all over YouTube, it's everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to discuss it. It was a short video, but it was still an interesting one to say the least. I was asked by one of my subscribers to talk about this, so that is why I'm doing it as well. But it's always nice to have some positive news and positive stuff to talk about for Lonzo Ball. But before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls and Lonzo Ball. And does this video give you some hope that not only will he be a Chicago Bull when it's all said and done at the beginning of the season, but also does it give you hope that he could be back at the NBA level and produce at a high level for the Bulls? Now, the training video basically summed up in a nutshell. It was him reading a pick and roll, shooting a mid-range, finding, the pass, finding the lanes to be able to get open and dunk and lay up and stuff of that nature. And then he also shot a three ball as well, off of a run, essentially, and doing a catch and shoot from three. That was the basis of the video in a nutshell. It was a very short video, and that's also a big reason why I'm not going to show it, because again, there's no need to really do it. But again, that was kind of the video in a nutshell. I'm sure you could go into the analytics of how he was able to interpret what to do in the pick and roll, the shots that he took, why he took them, stuff of that nature. That's all fine and good. I'm sure everybody can assess those situations. But the one thing that struck me personally was he had the biggest smile on his face that I think I've ever seen from anybody in life. That man was just happy to be training and playing basketball again. I'm assuming he was playing with a couple of trainers, maybe his friends. I'm not sure who it was. But again, it just looked like he was having a great time. And it must be good for Lonzo Ball in this situation. Now, I can't tell you if he's going to get back to the NBA level or not. I can't tell you if he's going to be a Chicago Bulls player or not. We can tell you the direction he may head down, but ultimately, at this point in time, if you're Lonzo Ball, the only thing you need to be feeling right now is just grateful that you could be on the court again. He had 2.5 years of not being able to step foot on a basketball court and actually be cleared of all basketball activities. He recently has that now, ladies and gentlemen. The training is showing that at least he's putting the work in and he's doing it with a smile on his face. And all the negatives that come, all the interpretations that will come with this as well, in my opinion, the biggest thing to take away with it is that he's happy to be back, and you can see he's smiling from ear to ear. I don't think I've ever seen Lonzo Ball that happy, in my opinion. Honestly, I can honestly say that. I've never seen him smile that much. He's usually a stonewall guy. Someone that will probably, I guess when it comes to interviews and stuff of that nature, he's not necessarily the guy that's going to be smiling and stuff of that nature. He just looked very happy to be there. And honestly, that is the most important thing. Just be happy to be there and let the work speak for itself. But when you're looking at the actual video and what he's doing, there's a couple of things we can dissect from that situation, of course. The first being is training videos can be deceiving. We've seen it over the course of many, many, many years. Who remembers Patrick Williams cooking NBA athletes well before he got drafted by the Bulls, I believe? Or maybe it was just afterwards, I'm not too sure. Then he comes into the league and he's only a catch and shoot player realistically for the Chicago Bulls. I think we've all seen that training video. We've seen Zach LaVine training videos all the time, and somehow he just remains the same player. We've seen that already. Or we've seen, not even that, because Zach LaVine is a heck of a player, but we've seen Zach LaVine training videos when he's coming out of an injury. And this man has said publicly he's 100% when he comes into the regular season. And then obviously we're seeing load management, back-to-back games and everything like that. A bit of a problem there with Zach LaVine. And it happens everywhere. It happens to almost every player as well. Just because you see a training video, and just because it makes you smile, and just because there is so much positives to take away from it, does not reflect anything on how it's going to be on the courts. One thing that I am definitely noticing in that video is that it's a very, very slow-paced drill. He's not doing things rapidly. It's not at the NBA speed. It's a training video, and he's taking his time. He's happy to be there. It's great. It's sunshines and rainbows. But if you're looking at this video as the pure indication that he's coming back game one and he's going to dominate the NBA again, this is not the training video for you, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, you need to take it for what it is, and I will take it for what it is. A player that's happy to be back playing basketball. That is what I take it as. I will not take this as he's NBA ready. I will not take this as he's coming back to the Bulls and he's ready to dominate. And I will not take this as a player that could even be a Chicago Bull by the end of this season. Or I just can't take it as such. But I will take it as a player that's happy to be back, smiling ear to ear, and working to get back on the court, which is always the positive. It's always bigger than the negative. And I really, really do hope Lonzo Ball can show his worth to the NBA. With that being said, do I think he'll be a Chicago Bull? All signs are leaning towards the fact that he may be traded. The only big issue with Lonzo Ball in this current situation is I just don't know if we're going to find a trade partner. And in that regard, I've said this countless times, and I can continue to say it if you like. I think it'll be the stupidest thing of all time to buy out Lonzo Ball. I just don't think it makes sense. I might be the only one that says it. I might be the only one screaming from the floor, just having someone hear me. I hope AK can hear me all the way from the other side of the world, saying that it's stupid to buy out Lonzo Ball when we're not even in a position to compete anymore, and we do have the capability to give him a chance off the bench now that you have Josh Giddey. We have elements there that we can use to give Lonzo Ball the best chance to come back and see what he's made of. And he probably does fit a timeline if we want to go a little bit younger as well. Maybe. Of course, who knows. Trading him, I'm okay with. At the end of the day, you get assets in return. Even if it's not great assets, at least you don't lose him for nothing. At least you're not buying him out. So I do hope in that regard, if a trade happens, fair enough. If we keep him, fair enough. I'm kind of open to both situations. It's just the buyout that I don't want for Lonzo Ball. But we'll have to wait and see. But congratulations are in order for Lonzo. I'm very happy he's training again. I'm very happy he's back on the court. And look, AK has said Lonzo Ball is cleared for all basketball activities. That should include physical contact drills. He's kind of doing them a little bit in that training video. So I'm expecting him to be ready by training camp. I'm expecting him to be ready. I think AK even said he's going to be there at Summer League. If he's still here, he'll be here at Summer League. So I will have to wait and see. If he's here by Summer League, you probably know what that means. He's going to be training with our Summer League team. He's not going to play because I don't think he's eligible, but he'll be there training with the guys. I think that's a positive. He'll be there at training camp. I think that's a positive. He might play in preseason. I think that's a positive. It's leading towards the right direction, but we can't take it as a full return. We can't take it as he's back at the NBA level. Only a full game. Only games will determine that. No training video in the world. No comment in the world will actually show Lonzo Ball is ready for the NBA level. It's just the games. We need to see it with our own eyes. Lonzo can believe it. The Bulls can believe it. Everybody can believe it. But the truth of the matter is, it's all proven on the court. Game 1 of the NBA season, or game whenever he returns of the NBA season. Let's see if he can do it. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I hope he does stay, because it's a unique situation. I just want to see him kind of thrive here, and we'll see. It's been a while since we've seen Lonzo in a Bulls uniform. I'd hate to see, I guess, it be over just like that. But we'll have to, of course, we'll wait and see. Thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow and or subscribe if you are new. And I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.